Want to know what makes a man irresistibly attracted to you? What makes him be drawn to you without even really realizing it on a conscious level? It's high standards. Now, you might think, oh my gosh, if I have things that eliminate men, I'm not going to have that much to choose from. But the reality is, you have standards so that you can eliminate the men who don't fit what you want and need. The type of guy who has good intentions and is really looking to settle down will actually be drawn to you if you have high standards. And I'm not talking about crazy, ridiculous standards, but you have standards that say, this works for me, this doesn't work for me. A guy with great intentions is going to be drawn to you because what that says to his subconscious mind is that every guy can't get access. And what that does, it taps into his ego. It makes him say, I was special. I was the only one who fit the bill. Many other tried and they failed. They didn't get access to her, but there's something about me that's special that made her say, okay, I'll give him the time of day. They want something that all men can't have. This is also why a woman's history is very important. And you might say, but that's a double standard. Men will be with a bunch of women, but then want a woman who doesn't have a lot of guys in her past. That's because there's something innate in men and masculinity that says, I value what a lot of people have not had access to. Now, here's the thing. Men want to feel amazing in a woman's presence. He wants to feel the best about himself when he's around a woman. And so when you're able to tap in and make a man feel all the feels about himself, he will equate that to you and want to be around you because that makes him have that feeling much more. So when you can make a man feel good about himself in your presence, he equates feeling good to being around you. And you see, he'll want to be around you more and more and more. And you get what you want, which is commitment. He gets what he wants, which is to feel really good about himself. Now, like I mentioned before, some guys will be scared off. There are some men who are still very immature. They're not disciplined, or they're just not ready to settle down. And they're going to want low-hanging fruit. They're going to be annoyed that you aren't just easily accessible. And they're going to say, psh, I'm out of here. This is where it's so important that you have self-respect and you know who you are and you know that you're not for every guy. Think about Louis Vuittons. They're not worried about the fact that every single person is not going to be their ideal customer, and they're okay with that. Now, contrast that to a gas station flip-flop, right? They're going to be priced as cheaply as possible, and you're going to be able to find them in every corner store. You have to ask yourself, do I want to be a Louis Vuitton heel, or do I want to be a gas station flip-flop? And the men will act accordingly. The second thing that men find irresistible, and interesting enough, I did a video previously that went viral because men wanted women to know this so badly. It's reciprocity. When a man gives, he doesn't expect her to give in return the same way. Like, I asked you out for a date, for no, you asked me out for a date, or I got you a gift, so now I'm expecting you to give me a gift. Instead, what they want is nurturing energy, and energy that says, hey, you're barking up the right tree. Yeah, go ahead and land that plane here. I want you. When you can do that for a man, it makes you instantly more attractive, of course, if he's pursuing you. Men want to know that the interest is mutual and they're not just some creepy guy in your DM or some guy who is trying to pursue you and you have no interest back. No one wants to know that they give you the ick. So when you let a guy know your advances are welcomed, your energy is appreciated, and I'm going to give you some love back, that will make him continue. I want you to take for a moment and think, how much more enjoyable would your dating life be if you had a deep understanding of men? Back when I first started dating, I really, really wish I had the information that I have now. So what I did was I put it together in a course. It's called the Dating Manual, and it will teach you everything you need to know about building your self-esteem, tapping into your femininity, understanding the mind of men, mastering the art of flirting, vetting with confidence, and cultivating healthy relationships. If you want to take your dating life to the next level, click the link below and get the cheat code, girl.